I finally opened the curtains to catch my stalker, but what I saw staring back at me shouldn't be physically possible. I moved into a new apartment a couple of months ago. After a painful divorce and a 6-month-long stint of staying with my parents again, I finally managed to scrape together enough for first and last month's rent, along with a security deposit. The complex was small and situated just outside of town, and being on the second story made moving in a little bit more complicated than I'd hoped. Anyway, a friend and I got all my stuff lugged up the stairs and into the apartment, and that was that. Now, everything was pretty much normal for the first week or two. However, after the second week, an extremely unsettling recurring event started happening. Remember how I said my apartment was on the second story? Well, imagine my surprise when a tight, rhythmic rapping would come echoing from my window almost every night. The first few times it happened, I attempted to rationalize it by telling myself that it was just some sort of weird noise coming from one of my neighbors, or maybe the sound of the building settling. However, that rationalization quickly diminished when the knocking would come every night at the exact same time. Every night at 10:47 on the dot, here came the knocking. A quick bang, bang, bang that would jolt me awake nearly every single time. For a week, I let this happen before one night when it all came to a head. You see, each night when the knocking came, I would check my window and find nothing. No bird, bat, or critter, just the dark open night sky. This night, however, there was 100% something in that window. I stood there, directly by it, waiting for 10:47 to come around, and when it did, just like clockwork, so did the first knock. I quickly pulled my curtains open, revealing an elderly man, hollowly staring in at me. His eyes were bloodshot and beady, and his mouth curled into a sickening smile the moment he laid eyes upon me. He began knocking again, harder this time. Bang, 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 bang. I was completely frozen. I nearly tore the curtains off the wall, pulling them closed again before immediately calling the police. When they arrived, they did an extensive search of the property, including my apartment, just to be completely sure. Go figure, they found absolutely no trace of the old man, but they told me they'd keep units in the area just in case he decided to come back. I didn't sleep a single minute that night. The sight of that old man's face was completely seared into my memory. The next morning, I found that multiple overlapping fingerprints had been left smudged across my window, and the sight of it made me absolutely sick to my stomach. God, it hasn't happened since that night, which is the only reason I'm still in this apartment to begin with. But the thing that still irks me about this whole ordeal to this day is, there was no ladder. Police searched every open space in the area and found nothing. I mean, it's not like he could have gotten to my window without one. This is by far the most terrifying and surreal thing that has ever happened to me, and I just thought I'd share it here. Thank you to anyone who chose to listen.